Alright, hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. I am Giovanni and I'm being joined today by my brother, Matthew.
Hello.
This is a very special May the 4th Star Wars Day video. We're going to do a couple Star Wars topics here. The first one that we're going to do today is there's a few hot toys that were announced like in the last month or so that were Star Wars related. So we have a couple of Darth Vader hot toys. There's been a couple that they've announced in the last couple months. So this is the one that's from Obi-Wan Kenobi. So this is a closer shot. So we have here, obviously the helmet, Darth Vader's helmet is cracked, and you can see a bit of Anakin's face. Now this figure right here looks really, really cool. It's very unique. Obviously, there's plenty of other Darth Vader hot toys or just collectibles or figures overall. But this one's unique because of, the cracked helmet. And we actually get to see Anakin, Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker behind the helmet there. So this is a very cool looking hot toy. So there's an even closer look here, very close up there. So this is the one that they've announced, like I said, a couple months ago. And Matthew, what are your thoughts on this particular hot toy before we talk about the other Darth Vader one that came out or was announced, which is from the Return of the Jedi?
I think it's cool. I really enjoyed this particular episode of Obi-Wan that it's from. I think the slash on the face is cool, but I don't think I would buy it since I don't think I'll display it with the helmet destroyed.
You wouldn't display it like that?
No, I don't think I would.
I think that's like the only thing, at least for me, that is actually stands out, is showing this image that you see right here of Anakin. You can see half of his face with this cracked, damaged Darth Vader helmet. So I almost pre-ordered this. I mean, I didn't, but I almost pre-ordered this one because of that uniqueness. So that's because to me it was kind of like a hard decision. Like if I wanted to get one of these Darth Vaders, so obviously you're not gonna get two Darth Vader hot toys because, like I said, hot toys are expensive or whatever. So unless you're like rich or you just really could afford to get as many hot toys as you want, and you would get any versions of Darth Vader, then obviously this is one that you would get, right? At least that's what I would think. But if there's other competition, there's other Darth Vader versions that you would want and you can only have one, that's why it was kind of difficult for me. Like if I wanted to get this one, which like I said is very unique and it's cool looking, or if I wanted the one that they just announced not too long ago, like less than a month ago. So this is the Darth Vader Sebastian Shaw. So you see him here without the helmets, and this is the classic scene here from Return of the Jedi. This is for the 40th anniversary. So 2023 is the 40th year here. So they announced this hot toy about a month ago, like I said, or maybe less than that. But this is the one, the Return of the Jedi Darth Vader. There's this one from Obi-Wan, from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which a lot of people didn't love. I thought the show could have been better, but
Agreed.
But then, like I said, they announced this one, and then we have this right here. Obviously, it's Darth Vader's, the one that we've seen around all the time. And then we have this right here that has all these little details. The scope with the like the electricity from the Emperor. You get that, and there's you can't really see much of the image in this picture, but there's like a little stand that you can put both Darth Vader helmets there with the stairs and the stand and everything. And then obviously you have the regular Darth Vader look, and then the one without the helmet, which is Sebastian Shaw from Return of the Jedi. And Matthew, what are your thoughts on this particular hot toy?
I really like this Darth Vader hot toy. Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie, so it kind of makes me want to buy this one even more. I also really like the stand that they give him, the little Death Star railing and stuff. And yeah, I think it's cool. I like the electricity helmet.
Yeah, so I know there was some hot toy collectors that I've seen, online or whatever, that they had a difficulty on choosing this one or this one, because like I said, Hot Toys are expensive. So it's like, are you gonna get both of these, this and this? I mean, most people, I would say, won't or can't or whatever. Like, I mean, I'm not getting both of these because, you know, it's still Darth Vader, but it was kind of hard to, like, which one would I want? Would I want this one, the Sebastian Shaw from Return of the Jedi, or would I want this more unique looking one, but it comes from a show that I was a little disappointed with. You know, it wasn't terrible, but it just could have been a lot better. But I do think this is kind of unique, so I was kind of like going back and forth with that. But I think ultimately I would get this one here because it's more iconic. You know, it's from the original Star Wars trilogy, Return of the Jedi, and I think most people saw that movie, and I think they recognize this one more, even though we do know Anakin Skywalker now, Hayden Christensen, which you can see here. So that's it for this Darth Vader one. Now they also announced another Return of the Jedi hot toy around the same time. I think it was like within 24 hours or so, maybe the same day, and they did this C-3PO. I'm not going to talk too much about this one, and this is the only image that I have here, but this is the C-3PO from Return of the Jedi, and then Salacious Crumb.
Oh, Salacious Crumb. Okay.
Salacious Crumb. Yeah, so this hot toy has, you know, Salacious Crumb trying to eat C-3PO's eyeball, basically. So this is the hot toy that they have. Obviously, they have the other version of it that doesn't have this. It has the regular look of C-3PO. So this was announced. I have no plans of getting this one. I know C-3PO is a legacy Star Wars character, but not necessarily one of my favorite ones. But yeah, so this was announced, like I said, about a month ago or so. All right, so as far as there's also some other ones that was actually this particular hot toy was announced, I think a while ago. I think maybe a year ago, I would think. And this one I did actually pre-order. So this is the Luke Skywalker from deluxe version from Mandalorian season 2. So there's a lot of Luke Skywalker hot toys out there, and they have, you know, the really old ones, like the ones from A New Hope, where he is wearing, you know, the Stormtrooper outfit and everything, which is like very expensive to buy because one of the older ones. And then they have the Bespin Luke, which you could pre-order. I think you can still pre-order it. But it's not available for you to buy it like today. Like you can't get it today, but it's there for pre-order. And there's some other ones, but this is the one that stood out to me because overall I like Stormtroopers and stuff, and I really like the Dark Trooper from Mandalorian season 2, the one Moff Gideon's troopers, I guess, Stormtroopers, but in this case it's a Dark Trooper and it's an actual machine, right? So this scene was very cool in the last episode of season 2 Mandalorian, and everyone lost their minds when this episode came out. And this was a very great scene, I think probably in all of Star Wars, I would say.
Yes.
And so I liked that it has, both. The deluxe version has this Dark Trooper and it has Luke. And then the deluxe also has, as you can see, a Grogu there, and then there's a lightsaber, and I think that one's USB, I think, as far as the light. And obviously there's multiple hands that you can use here if you want to have him hold a lightsaber, or you just want him to do that using the Force here, or using it like that to destroy the Dark Trooper like that. So it's going to come with all of that, displaying all of this here. So that's why I did pre-order this one, because I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting this one, because I wanted a Star Wars hot toy, a Luke and a Darth Vader, and then this one is the one that I ended up going with, and it hasn't been shipped to me yet, so it's still out there. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but yeah. So what are your thoughts on this one, Arthur?
I do want to get this one eventually. Actually, it's really cool. I like this particular Luke Skywalker outfits a lot.
Yeah, so it's very cool looking. Some people were kind of turned off on this because they said it's the, what is it called, the fake Luke or whatever. The
CGI Luke.
Yeah, the CGI Luke, which technically it is a CGI Luke, but I think it looks cool. And then I also saw a unpacking of it because there's a couple like YouTubers who do Hot Toy stuff, and they were talking about, like, they showed their Hot Toy and it looks pretty good. It's close-ups of the toy, close-ups of Luke, and it looks pretty good. So that's it here for the Hot Toy discussion for this very special Star Wars May the 4th YouTube movie canon video here today. Any other final thoughts on any of these Hot Toys, Matthew? Star Wars related, I mean.
I do plan on maybe getting the Darth Vader and the Luke.
The Sebastian Shaw, the Return of the Jedi?
Yes.
Not
but we'll see what happens.
Not the Anakin with Obi-Wan?
Nope.
Okay. All right.